Stop building your DPS characters, because this one support is the most important pull in Genshin Impact history, and it's not Venti or Zhongli. If he's not in your teams, you are literally throwing away thousands of Spiral Abyss damage. Welcome to the only support tier list that actually matters. It's the current patch, the rules have changed, and if you still think your favorite comfort pick is auto S tier, you're playing the game wrong. This ranking comes from hundreds of Abyss runs and the current 6.x meta, so this isn't who I like, it's who actually wins you clears. We're judging every support with 3 criteria on screen right now. Flexibility. Can they slot into at least 3 or 4 top-tier comps today, not maybe in a future banner? Endgame reliability. Do they still perform when enemy HP and resistances ramp up on floor 12? If 2P, low investment value. Are they already broken at C0 with craftable or 4-star weapons, or do they need constellations and premium gear to feel playable? Drop a comment right now with the one character you are sure I'm about to disrespect, and then see if you're right. Let's clear the trash so we can fight about the real picks. F tier. These characters have no meta purpose right now. They can still be fun, but when we're talking Spiral Abyss efficiency, they're done. D tier is for the they used to be okay crew. Power creep, new enemy mechanics, and modern supports have pushed them out of serious teams. You can force them to work, but you are handicapping yourself for no reason. Now C tier is where the arguments start. C tier supports are good, sometimes really good, but only in one tight, high investment shell. A single reaction team, a specific on-field driver, or a very narrow rotation. If the stars don't align, their value collapses. B tier supports are reliable role players. They heal, shield, or battery just fine, but they're almost never mandatory. When you build the best possible team, you consider them. You don't auto-lock them. A tier in the debate, 4 to 6. Visuals, showcase A tier faces, linger on Furina with high-quality team showcase clips. A tier is stacked with characters that feel broken in the right team, but each one has a critical flaw that keeps them out of S. Take Furina. She is a genuine game changer. Massive off-field hydro, up to absurd damage buffs, and some of the highest Abyss usage in the game right now. But there's a catch. She needs constant party-wide HP manipulation and strong sustain to function at that ceiling. If your healer, shielder, or rotation isn't perfectly tuned, her downside kicks in hard. That means she restricts what you can play. You don't just slot Furina anywhere, you design around her HP drain and fanfare economy. A top-tier, universal support should make most of your existing teams better without demanding a babysitter. The moment a support needs a specific second unit to function optimally, that's a flaw, not a feature. So Furina lands in A+, absolutely insane and optimized teams, but not the universal plug-and-play kingmaker this list is hunting for. Here we go. S tier is reserved for characters who bend the entire game around them. They take mid-DPS units and turn them into real carries, and they make already strong teams feel illegal. These are the units people never stop debating in comments and tier lists because their impact is that obvious across multiple patches and Abyss rotations. They scale with new DPS releases, they don't care what region you're in, and they survive every meta shift. But there's one support above even this S tier. There is no character in Genshin Impact history who gives more value for less effort than Bennett. He's not just S tier, he's the true S tier, and here's why. Massive, scalable ATK buff that works with almost any ATK scaling DPS, even with simple 4-star gear. Reliable healing and cleanse inside his burst, turning any fragile hyper carry into a safe, comfy pick. 4-star accessibility and team flexibility. Guides literally list him as fitting into most top Abyss lineups, from national to pyro to mixed reaction comps. Usage data, guide sites, and meta discussions keep repeating the same thing. Bennett can and does fit into the majority of high-end teams as either the backbone or the stabilizer. Flexible F2P endgame proof. That is what true S tier looks like. That's the definitive, honest, and probably rage-inducing support tier list for the current patch. It lines up with what actually clears Abyss right now and what top teams and guides are building around. Now it's your turn. Which character did I rank wrong, and where would you put them? Drop your hottest take in the comments. I'll be reading through and pinning the spiciest ones. If you want more brutally honest Genshin breakdowns, hit like, sub, and I'll see you in the next run.